This is awesome. Like, I'm really impressed by the turnout. I came all the way from Washington, so it was over 2,000 miles. Come out to New York, and this is really cool.
Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is G Forever.
Yes, and we're here to report on Kaiju Brooklyn 2.
2024.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Hope it keeps going and gets bigger.
Yeah, and it was great to meet everybody.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to walk you through what happened. So it started on May 31st, which was a Friday evening. They had a VIP party, and they also had a Ultraman movie there.
Yeah, Mega Monster Battle, Ultra Galaxy, one of the best Ultraman movies ever.
And then on June 1st was the main event, Saturday, where they had the vendors, they had the booths, vendors, a lot of toys, a lot of artists, and they also had panels, which was new this year. And we actually were at one of the panels. We were the speakers at one of the panels. And then in the evening, they showed Godzilla 1984. So where was it? It was in Industry City in Brooklyn, New York. And my word, this is the first I had heard of Industry City. I'd never been there before. Had you been
Neither
there
have
before?
I.
Oh
No,
yeah.
it was first time for me. It was great.
Yeah, I'd heard about it because I go to New York usually, every year for New York Comic
Mm,
Con, and I usually go early so I can explore New York City. And
okay.
I'd heard of Industry City. I'd watched some videos about it. I said, oh yeah,
Okay.
this is one of the places I want to visit.
Very
But
nice.
finally made it. Oh yeah, and I think it was a great setting in many ways, especially for this for a kaiju event, because there's a number of Japanese restaurants and
That's
stores.
very true. Yeah.
Yeah, so we ate at like two of the Japanese restaurants. Yeah, we
hmm
had some ramen, and what else did we have?
I had the okonomiyaki, which is like a pancake, a Japanese pancake. So very good stuff. And they had takoyaki, but I think we got kind of full at that point.
Yeah, there's even more things available to try, and they have stores, including a grocery store.
Yes, you got your Kit Kats, right?
Kit Kats. Yeah, I got they had a
Green
number of
tea.
Japanese Kit
Yeah,
Kats.
look
So
at
this is
that.
like the green tea flavor, and I
hmm
tried it. It's like, oh yeah, it's definitely different, different
hmm
and different. I am enjoying it.
Yeah. Did you get the sake flavor?
Oh, I didn't notice sake flavor. Was
Yeah,
there
there's a
one?
sake flavor.
Well, I'm not. I don't think they had it.
It's like a white packaging, I believe.
Okay, well,
That
but I
looks like,
got
is that
this.
chocolate?
That's a dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So I also like chocolate quite a bit. And they
Very
had other
nice.
things. They had like strawberry, but these were the ones that I decided I wanted to go with.
Very
But
nice.
yeah, other stores too. What was the name? I
Oh,
think
book off?
yeah. Oh yeah, Book Off that
Lots
has a
of,
whole bunch of
oh, lots of toys. There's actually more
statues.
toys. Yeah, more toys and statues than books.
Yeah,
When
including
I went up
vintage.
there,
Yeah, a lot of because
a
I
lot
think
of
it's secondhand,
vintage.
so a lot of vintage
Yep.
toys. So it's mostly anime, but they do have a Godzilla section
They
and an Ultra.
do.
Oh yeah, and an Ultraman section, and I also saw a few Gamras there.
Yeah, there was some nice vintage cameras. I think there's even one that transforms into the flying mode. So very nice.
Oh yeah, but then oh yeah, but also with Industry City, there's lots of other restaurants. It's not just
hmm
Japanese restaurants. We had some great pizza.
Oh, that
Had,
was
had
great.
oh yeah, had a good burger.
hmm
And in addition to the restaurants, there's like these artsy stores,
hmm
a lot of them up on the a lot of them on the first level, but also on the second level, and
hmm
also a lot of bars too. My word,
Yes,
yeah,
there's
'cause
a lot of bars.
lots of bars, lots of yeah, you get breweries and distilleries. So they
hmm
got sake and I think hard liquor too. I didn't try any of the hard liquor
Yeah. Yeah. Did you
and
like your
beer.
sake?
Oh, I like the sake.
Yeah.
And I like the beer too. I had
Oh,
a
very
beer at one of the
nice.
breweries.
Yep. And
And
I
yeah,
think the one we were at, they had some kaiju themed cocktails, I believe.
oh yeah. And you tried the Mothra one?
Not me, but I think one of our mutual friends did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, we were there. We met Thirsty Thursday
hmm
Toys there. And so he's really into cocktails and he was like very impressed.
Yep.
Said he was very impressed with the cocktails there. So yeah, enjoyed chatting with Thirsty Thursday Toys and yeah, about talking about like kaiju and about booze. So
Very
very
nice.
fun.
Very
Oh
nice.
yeah, but yeah, with these courtyards, and they have just these wonderful courtyards at Industry City, like basically these open areas with with like seating
hmm
and shade, like trees, like a lot of trees and plants providing shade, but also you can just like you can get some food or drinks and
Yeah.
go into the courtyard and have your food or drink.
Yeah, and
So
we
it's
can see
like
the kids are playing around in the
oh
fake
yeah, play
grass, which
areas.
is fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, play areas for kids, but also like I was so glad that you could like basically walk around with your alcoholic drink, which I didn't do. I stayed indoors with my alcoholic drinks,
Hmm.
but it's always nice to it's yeah, that was
Nice
cool.
option.
But yeah, also like it's
A lot
like
of
Industry
artwork
City.
too,
Yeah, yeah, decorated with a variety of artwork. And
including
it's I guess
the elevators, I think.
oh yeah, yeah. And it's sort of like it's I guess it's basically this former industrial site. And there were some and I like old industrial buildings. So I was
Hmm.
looking for did they are there some old artifacts
Oh,
there?
okay.
And there were. It's like they're mostly they're not a lot of them that I saw, but there
Hmm.
are like artifacts of like letting you know, yeah, this was like an industrial building. So it's like
Mm,
so like I really liked seeing that.
very
But yeah, so the
nice.
VIP party Friday evening, we went to that. It was in a
Hmm.
sake bar and good sake. You didn't try you I take it you like decided not to try the sake,
No, I did not,
but
unfortunately.
oh yeah, but you got to chat with people.
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of people. Also one of very cool online friend of mine. So it was really nice to meet him for the first time in person. So very, very cool.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, I liked talking with people. It was a great space. I liked the. It was like a nice big size sake bar,
Hmm.
nice space. The one thing I'd like my one advice for the future. They also had a DJ playing loud music.
Mm.
This is like I think it's more. I'm more sensitive to this than most people.
Hmm.
It's like I was there to like talk to people, so I would have
Hmm.
preferred like to keep the volume, like yeah, to
Mm.
keep the music at a minimum.
Hmm.
So I think I could have done without the DJ.
Yeah,
Talk to the DJ, nice guy, but I would have
yeah.
preferred if they like just didn't play it at all, or
Or
if you are
toned
going
it
to play,
down.
or
Yeah.
if you are going to play music, very
Some jazz music.
well, just minimal, but just
Uh-huh.
minimize the volume.
Yeah.
So what was your probably so what was your thoughts? Like did you notice that there was loud music playing, or were you okay?
Yeah, it was a little loud. I think we were trying to talk in our loud voices. But if it was me, like a suggestion would be if it's kaiju theme, maybe throw in some kaiju music just for some fun.
Yeah, I wasn't. What kind of music was it? Was it just kind of
I
like
think it
DJ
was
music?
generic. I think it was generic DJ. I don't remember. It's not memorable.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like lose the I would lose the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like again, I'm there to meet people and chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still a little hoarse from
Yeah.
like trying to have
All
to
the
like
talking.
talk loudly. Yeah.
Yep.
And then they showed, but then Friday evening they showed the Ultraman movie. Which
Yep.
movie was it?
The name's very long. If I let me try again. I think it's Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy Legends or some arrangement of it. It's a 2009 movie. The introduction of Ultraman Zero and Ultraman Belial. Both are extremely popular characters in the Ultraman series. And pretty much Ultraman Zero and Belial boot started the new generation. So very, very cool. So like the current sh- uh, current era of Ultraman. Oh, excuse me. I'm also recovering from all the talking
Yeah.
myself.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I think it's a great movie. Uh,
And this is
but
your first
unfortunately,
time seeing it, right?
oh yeah, yeah, I'd never seen
Heisenberg?
it
Yep.
before.
Yep.
And so, but I think but I think showing it in the courtyard is not the best venue because
Mm,
it's like because the courtyard has lights in it,
that's lights.
and
Yep.
so of course it's washing out the screen quite a bit,
Yep.
so you can't really see it very well. And but it's kind of nice to I mean it is kind of nice to watch it, be able to watch it like with fellow fans.
Hmm.
But if it were me, I would be in favor of just extending having a longer party.
Hmm.
Like it's such a nice courtyard, and again, you've got all these like places to eat and places
Hmm.
to drink. I
Hmm.
would have been happier just to let people talk longer, like let
Yep.
people just like kind of hang out in the courtyard. Yeah,
Hmm.
hang out in the courtyard and like drink if they want to drink. And
Hmm.
so it's like, because yeah, when you show a movie, it just kind of shuts down the conversation.
Yeah.
So, and again, this is like a rare. This was actually the first time I've been to a like a kaiju
Outdoor.
convention.
Oh, Kaiju
So I was
convention. Yeah.
like really, I've been to lots of like comic book conventions,
Hmm.
but yeah, this is like the first one dedicated to like kaiju, like
Okay.
primarily
Yep.
Godzilla and Ultraman. So I was
Yep.
excited to meet people. So I
Mm.
did get to meet a lot of people, but I would have liked to like even had more time to just chat with people.
Yeah, yeah. I think for me, like the screen, they use like a kind of like a blow up screen, like with some fans going on.
Yeah.
I think for me, there was some wrinkles, so that was kind of a little bothersome. But I think if they had like more of like a traditional flat screen, if I'm not sure if the cost of just like a big white or silver board that can hang from the building and then that may have been a better option if they wanted to keep it outdoors and maybe turn off some of the lights when they have the movie show. I'm not sure if there's any safety issues with that.
Yeah,
But
no,
that would
well,
be.
yeah, for me, there's nothing particularly fun about having it outside.
Mm,
I actually got colds and I had to like leave at
okay.
one point just to wa wander around. That was my own fault for not preparing for
Yep.
being outside at night. But I was actually, the wind was blowing and that's like, I got kind of cold. I hadn't like, brought enough layers.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like
yeah, I think
generally,
if they rented like a nearby theater, that would have been great. I think I always
maybe.
enjoy the movies in the theaters, so
Yeah. Yeah, I
yeah.
know G-Fest they always show like they show movies at a nearby theater.
Correct.
And so
Yeah.
I've never been to G-Fest. Because at first I thought it's like, oh, if I go to G-Fest, I want to see these movies that
Hmm.
I haven't been able to see in a theater. But there
Okay.
too, it's like I'm not sure if I really would want to take the time to do it because I'd also want to, like I said, I'd want to actually like socialize.
Okay.
So I think so. So thinking about it, I think like for me, like the priority is to socialize.
Hmm.
And so it's like I'd rather like especially that courtyard is like a great place to socialize. I'd rather if they're going to show a movie, I'll like yeah, just put it off to the yeah, put it indoors somewhere where you can have like a
Hmm.
better, where it's a better viewing experience.
Hmm.
And yeah, and let the yeah, but if yeah, for me, I wouldn't show movies at all. I would
Hmm.
just like try to encourage people to like talk to each other.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, but then came the main event on June 1st, Saturday.
Dealer's
The
room,
Yeah,
right?
the dealer's room, and shot video. We shot video and took some still photos.
Yeah.
So maybe we should roll that, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, backstepping one bit. I
Oh
think
yeah, okay.
we also in the VIP tickets, we also got a some swag. I think there was like a Kaiju Brooklyn bag. Do you have that
I
on you?
already. Where did I put it? I put it away. I already put it away somewhere. I
You
saw
put it
people
away.
using their
Okay.
bag. No,
Yeah,
no,
mine's
I've got it
upstairs.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I
mine's
forget.
upstairs. But not only do you get a bag, you get a lanyard, and you also get a I think it's a Blu-ray, right? Blu-ray
Yeah,
or
Blu-ray, and you
DVD.
get a little
Yeah.
sticker too. Did you even notice this? I
I did
didn't
not
notice it at
notice
first.
that.
It
Oh,
was like inside the Blu-ray. And
inside
I
the
think it's a
Blu-ray.
Robo,
Okay.
yeah, I think it's a Robo 7 work of art here. Yeah, Robo 7 artwork, little
Oh, very
sticker.
cool. Nice. I
Yeah, from
didn't
the
know that.
movie. Yeah,
Okay,
based on the movie.
I'll
So
have to
yeah,
look
this is a
for it.
nice little sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only I'm not big on like VIP swag.
Okay.
I like t-shirts. If
You like t-shirts.
I
Okay.
would have liked I would have like I could have skipped. This the sticker's nice. I like the sticker.
Uh-huh.
But besides the sticker, I would have skipped the bag, skipped the Blu-ray, and
Okay.
give me a Kaiju Brooklyn t-shirt. And they did have Kaiju Brooklyn
They did
t-shirts. They
have
were
it.
for
I saw
sale.
them. Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been the best perk for me as a
Mm,
VIP. Give me the t-shirt.
the t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah. And so in fact, I would have maybe yeah. How much more would I have been willing to pay to get a t-shirt instead of a bag? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How much was the
How
t-shirt
much
if
was
you
the
were
t-shirt? I didn't look. It
Oh,
was
you
sort
didn't
of
look.
like
Okay.
I liked the first year t-shirt. The first year t-shirt said Kaiju Brooklyn. I really liked the design. I
Okay.
looked like this year's they put it in Japanese, wasn't it? And
I
we'll
think
show
there's
that in the
two
video too.
versions. I thought there was two versions. One was Japanese, one was English.
Okay, I only remember like going at the entrance. I remember seeing the Japanese version.
Okay, yeah.
So
I remember seeing the staff wearing the English one, so I
well, that
would
was
think
crew.
that was
Yeah,
crew. Okay.
I think that was just a crew shirt. I don't think that was for sale.
Oh,
So I think
okay.
they had like the Japanese one was the one they were selling,
I
and then
see.
there was like a Kaiju Brooklyn crew, which I
Oh,
assume just the
okay.
crew gets.
I see.
I assume you wouldn't sell that. But yeah. So you can see in our video, like at the door,
Hmm.
like the t-shirts there.
Yep,
But yeah, so I would have preferred like just the Kaiju Brooklyn in English.
I see.
Again, yeah. Okay, but then yeah, so let's like June 1st, the vendors and actually as VIPs we got to enter an hour early. We got to enter at
Mm,
9 a.m. Where the general
Come in at
populace
10.
came in at 10. So yeah, we got to walk around. I think we shot this video. Did we shoot this video before or after 10?
right
think we
after
shot
10.
I think we
Okay.
shot this video after 10, so you can see like
Yes.
there's a lot of people there.
More people coming in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so let's roll it, and then we
Let's
can talk
roll it.
about
All
it.
right, let's roll it.
Hey, this is G Forever. We're at Kaiju Brooklyn 2.
Yeah, we have EJ from Ultraman Connection.
Yeah. Hello, EJ.
Got the new cards,
Free comic book day.
Ultraman Rising cards.
Ultraman Rising cards. We got a few of them in. We thought we'd give them out to, fans, people who didn't know Ultraman. It's a pretty good way to get started, right?
Oh yeah.
Ultraman Rising trading cards.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next is Bill Couture's illustrations. Wonderful artwork.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Next up, we have Gino Paddy's illustrations. Beautiful.
Oh, very
art.
cool.
Love it.
Oh yeah.
Next up, we have Muteki Sales.
Yeah.
One of our favorite retailers for all the cool kaiju stuff. Often tokusatsu. Next, we have the glamour shots for Kaiju Glamour.
Oh yeah. Very
The
cool.
art of Mark Rose. Dealer, which I personally purchased items from Steve Agent Toys.
Yeah.
A lot of classic Sofubis.
Including.
And check out those giant plushes up top.
Oh yeah.
It's first time seeing those in person.
Yeah. Who's there? Look who's here. There he is. The giant robot. Oh yeah, more art.
All right, next up we have Steve Chance.
Steve.
Yep. Got his artwork here.
Oh yeah, looking great. Looking great here. Here's the video now.
And here's Tokyo Bronx once again.
Wait, hold on.
Oh look, yes, the Tiga.
You gotta get the real shot.
Look at that. We got the Tiga mask. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Sweet. And Ultrazilla's here. Our fellow YouTube friends. Yeah.
He knows every single.
Amazing, right? Is it BXD buttons? Stacy mode?
Yeah.
Stacia mode. Now we got Dose. Some artwork down there. Some classic Sofubis.
Oh yeah, very cool. Here we
So
are.
these are the Seismic originals. So we have the Jiras and the Savenger, and then I think some of their Dawn of the Monsters stickers as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Seismic here.
Next we have Dope Pope's booth. So he's the most recent character that he made was Tiamat, who's now in the movie. Godzilla X-Cop. And he's done some 3D sculpts of Shimo, which looks like they printed it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And here's one of the legendary artists, Jeff Zorro. And here's one of his covers for one of the IDW Godzilla comics.
Oh, excellent.
Here's Michael from Vampire Robots.
Vampire robots. Looking good here.
Next we have Nick Sheaves' art.
Yeah. Where's his name here? Let me try to find his name. Yeah, he's got a great black and white.
Yeah, right up there.
Great black and white.
Right there.
Yeah, there it is. Hand painted bags here.
So this is it Vicious?
Oh yeah, the hand painted bags. Last Bastion. Oh, looking good.
Here's Last Bastion.
Oh yeah, very good. Looking good there.
And we have the officially licensed Ultraman products right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very cute bag. Very cute. Yeah, they're looking very cute here. Looking good.
And last but not least, Robo 7.
Robo 7.
With the latest t-shirt being up there.
T-shirt there. Oh yeah, very cool.
Alright, so we're here with Firsty Toys. So what do you think of the convention so far? This is awesome. Like, I'm really impressed by the turnout. I came all the way from Washington, so it was over 2,000 miles. Come out to New York, and this is really cool. Like meeting people in person that I wouldn't get a chance to because I'm on the other side of the country.
So this is great. A lot of amazing figures and art.
Awesome.
This is cool.
So Heisenberg, did you buy anything at the dealer's room?
Yeah. It's like I was trying to travel lightly,
Okay.
and so it's like so mostly I wanted to buy small things, and there
Oh,
were some
okay.
small things. So I got from
Let's see what you got.
Gino Draws got some
Okay.
of his stickers
Ooh,
of
look
like
at
the different
those.
Godzillas.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
great
which I
work.
showed
I love
those. So
it.
yeah, I got the Shin, I got the
74.
74,
Yeah. The
and I
third
got the
one.
2024, the pink
Oh,
Godzilla.
you got the pink
Even
one.
even though I'm not really into the pink Godzilla, I think this drawing that Gino did is like I actually like this drawing of the pink Godzilla that Gino
Oh,
did.
very nice.
And then I got the 98,
You got the
which again, I don't
98.
I don't like the
Wow.
movie, but again, I really like Gino's drawing of the
Yeah,
98. And again, the
cool.
look of 98 I think is fine. I think
Nice.
it, like especially like I think Gino drew him very well.
Yeah, I like his art. Yeah,
And
definitely
they
love to see more of it.
and they got even more stickers from Chev.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at
Very
this one. Look at
shiny.
yeah,
I love it.
look at the colors that you get as you like move it around. So this is a
Perfect.
Mecha Godzilla sticker. Yeah,
Mm.
very cool. Yeah, I liked that. And then he
Yeah,
also had a
yeah.
Godzilla sticker.
Ooh.
Is
Oh,
this
is
one
that
also
the
shiny?
74?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, very
The
nice. So
Godzilla
you can
74 sticker.
stick them together.
Oh yeah, and then the and it was Chev. One thing that stood out was Chev. Like he was the fellow who also had the black and white drawing, didn't he,
Ooh.
of
Godzilla
minus
minus
one.
one. Yeah, he had both a colored version and a just the ink art, so it's just black and white art.
Yeah, I
So
was very
without the
tempted.
colors.
Like I said, I was very tempted to get that black and white, like that,
Mm.
just that ink art of minus one. Looked
Mm-hmm.
really good.
Yep.
But like I said, it's like I was like, I like didn't really come prepared to like
Uh
buy something like in the like 11 by 17
okay.
size. So I was like, okay, something small I could
Something
like keep
small.
safe.
Yep.
Something small I could like, transport easily and keep it safe and flat.
Mm-hmm. What
Oh
else
yeah,
did
and
you
then
get?
I got some of these pins too.
Ooh, very
Like I really like
nice.
this Mechagodzilla pin and the
Yeah.
Ghidorah
That looks
pin.
like the Pintrill, but it's not Pintrill. What is it?
Oh yeah, this is like B BXE BXE B
BXE.
BXE buttons. So yeah, this is a guy, so
Oh,
one that like he's made himself here.
okay.
Yeah.
Ghidorah looks very nice.
Oh yeah. I like them. Oh yeah, I like them. And I would have. And again, there's a lot of other stuff well worth buying.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it's like I didn't want to care. I didn't want to buy anything big, and sort of like I was very tempted to buy like some of the like some of the some of the figures that I saw as well.
Oh, I
But
think you
like
saw one of your childhood favorites,
oh yeah, I
Johnny
saw Johnny
Sokka.
Sacco, giant robot,
Yeah.
and which we show in the video,
Yep.
and
And
yeah,
yeah,
that looked really good. But
and
it's
it was
like
very
again,
cool. Like that was the legendary Steve Aiken of Aiken Toys, Agent
oh yeah,
Toys. And I was I remember like long ago before like eBay, before like what is it? eBay and Facebook and all these online shops. Like he just had all these dealers, and I think just like I purchased a lot from him in the past. So it's very nice to finally see him in person.
oh yeah. But yeah, I like the fact that we had a lot of people selling toys, both new
Hmm.
and old toys,
Yeah, the vintage
and
ones are very fun to see.
oh yeah, and then even like again, as you mentioned, Book Off
Hmm.
upstairs, like just part of Industry City, was also selling a
Mm.
lot of toys,
Yeah.
and uh, a- and again, a lot of great artists as well.
Hmm.
And so, very happy with the vendors. Like, I think the only thing I hope for in the future is even more,
More stuff,
bigger.
right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
more vendors. More vendors.
Very cool.
And then let's like, oh yeah, but there was also, in addition to the vendors, there's also panels.
Mm.
And yeah, we sort of like you went to, so we were like panelists in one of the panels talking
Yep.
with Ultrazilla,
Correct.
talking about toys and talking about reviewing toys on YouTube.
Hmm.
And
The very
uh,
first panel was the Ultraman Connection panel, and they had a really nice little venue, kind of like I believe it's just like a restaurant that's no longer open, and they converted to like a almost like a meeting room, which is great. I kind of wish we had our panel there because it was a nice closed off area. It's not too big, it's not too small, and is the soundproofing was overall pretty good, so you can actually hear what the people are saying. So I enjoyed that space
Yeah,
for
and that was a
panels.
popular panel. That looked like standing room only. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't stay for the whole thing, but I was like in the
Hmm.
back. Again, I took
Yeah.
a picture from the back there. But yeah, so I think the main thing with the my main advice on the panels is that I do wish like they would like have like dedicated panel rooms that
Mm.
were like basically soundproof.
Hmm.
Yeah, where you could like it's like yeah, where you could hear where you could hear very well and like sort of like have it be nice and calm. So yeah,
Yep.
we had our panel in a brewery, which
Yep.
was nice. I got to have a beer, but yeah, we were sort of like mixed in with just like the people at the bar.
Uh-huh.
So there was a lot of like background noise,
Yep.
and it's like yeah, I'm not sure. I think people like had some trouble hearing us.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
the microphone wasn't the best. At least I think you kept shoving it in my mouth. I need to try to get closer
yeah.
because I know the Ultraman Connection one. I think they had the clip-on. I think they had the clip-on microphone, so those much easier to use
Oh yeah.
than the ones you had to hold.
And I think it would also be nice if they actually had like screens, so you could have like a if you could have like a video display,
That's true. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's nice in panels, like
Hmm.
because yeah, we were talking about toys. It's like I was researching like that. We were talking about well, what are the new and upcoming toys.
Hmm.
Like it's like it would have been fun just to like yeah, just like actually have
Kind of
like a
show, yeah,
slideshow. Like
what's
yeah,
upcoming.
there's tons of stuff coming, and like gone through it.
Yep. And
Uh,
actually, I was planning to bring these two big boys to the show too. So it would have been fun if we had a little bit more table space. So I think it's fun to have like show and tell or bring some. For example, this is a prototype, so we do have a the actual product on the way. So it'll be nice to maybe see some products that are not released yet, but are close to being released. Like almost like a little sneak preview. So I think that would have been fun
yeah.
than just just seeing us talk all the whole time. So that's just what I feel.
Oh yeah, but yeah, one of the great I think that my main reason for going and was also great was meeting other fans.
Mm,
So I got to meet a variety of fans. You know, we met
yeah.
like you said, as we mentioned, we met like Thirsty Thursday Toys came all the
Yep.
way from Washington State. But yeah, I met
We also met yeah, fans of all ages.
fans of all
Zico.
ages.
Yeah,
Like
Zico
yeah,
out there. Very cool to meet.
very happy to meet folks.
Hmm.
And there was a few cosplayers there. So yeah, so they did have a cosplay contest. My
Yes.
Yeah, I talked the most with the fellow in the building. I actually didn't ask him if his
Oh,
cosplay was something specific.
I
I thought I
believe, yeah. I believe his cosplay is the Giga Bash character. Oh gosh, I forgot the name now, but in the game Giga Bash, there's a character that's a building that kind of has like a mouth and yeah, it's like a kaiju building.
oh fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked his costume. I liked chatting with him.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I've got so we'll see. So I've got a wish list. So like I said, overall great event, and
Hmm.
I hope they keep doing it, and I hope it grows. So I've got a wish list of what they do in the future,
Sure. What do
and
you
you can
have?
share yours too. Well, one is I think they should stay in Industry City.
Okay.
Because for me, it's like I really liked Industry City. Like even like like actually when I got cold when they were showing the Ultraman movie, I wandered
Hmm.
like into one of the other courtyards, and there was like
Hmm.
they were doing salsa dancing,
Oh, okay.
and it's like yeah, I'm a big fan of salsa music and salsa
There you go.
dancing. I'm out of practice. Out of practice. I didn't try dancing myself. These people were much better dancers than I ever was. But yeah, I enjoyed the yeah, I enjoyed hearing the music and seeing this like seeing that was going on. But
Hmm.
yeah, I hope but yeah, so I hope they stay in Industry City, but I hope it grows bigger.
Mm.
Like more vendors, for example. I hope they have more vendors.
Hmm.
Hope they have celebrity guests. And like we were
Yes,
talking
that's
about
what I
this,
want.
yeah, on the way home. So yeah, celebrity guests and like my wish list is like I hope they have like MonsterVerse directors. Like
Mm.
any director that they could get, any of the MonsterVerse directors, all of them, ideally, but any of the
Hmm.
directors that they could like convince to come, that would be wonderful. And of course, TJ Storm, who's the motion capture actor who plays the legendary Godzilla,
Hmm.
and you've met him before, like
I have,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
at
So
G
you got
Fest and at the Godzilla birthday party. Yeah.
yeah. And I haven't met him in person. I've seen him do some panels like at G
Hmm.
Fest. Like I've seen it like online recordings of it, and he looks like he's a great yeah. He looks like he's a great guest and a great
He
person to
is,
talk
yes.
with.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And also the Ghidorah 2019 actors. Like again, there's three motion capture actors who played Ghidorah in
Hmm.
2019 movie, and we've talked with Alan Maxson, like one of them,
Yes.
and also with the one who played Kevin.
Hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, it's like they're fun to talk to. And of course, the dream guest, like we talked about this, like who's the dream guest? G Forever, at least
The
for me.
dream
Yeah,
guest.
yeah, actor in the MonsterVerse movies, at least one MonsterVerse movie.
Oh, Zhang Ziyi.
Zhang Ziyi, that's one, but that's not the dream guest. Zhang Ziyi would also be
Oh,
good.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston,
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, like yeah, 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 Walter
Who
White,
plays
Heisenberg.
Walter White and Heisenberg, right?
Yeah, he plays Walter White in Heisenberg in Breaking
There you go.
Bad.
Perfect.
And but he's
You can
also
dress
in
up as Heisenberg and meet him. Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, but he's also
One
uh,
of the main characters in
one of the main
2014.
characters in 2014, and
Yeah.
he is like an outstanding. I've seen him. I've actually seen him at New York Comic Con a few times,
Mm.
and also like seeing him do interviews, like see him like do other panels
Hmm.
online. He is an outstanding panelist. He's like a
Hmm.
very like outgoing and entertaining panelist.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's like I don't know. Like I think it would be hard to convince him to might might be hard to
Come to a
convince him to come. But that would
yeah,
be the dream guest. So yeah, as we mentioned already, I hope there's better panel venues. Like so, I
yep.
want more panels.
Dedicated
But
panel
and again, it's like I
sections.
think Industry City. I saw a lot of like I wandered
Empty
around it quite a
rooms.
bit. I found there was a number of empty rooms. So it seems like there's room, like a potential. I think there's definitely, I don't know how, if it's hard to get access to those empty rooms or not,
Mm.
but there was definitely physical empty space
Hmm.
that seemed like the convention could fill. And like even like yeah, when we went to our panel, like when we went to the brewery, we like
Yeah.
walked right past an empty room,
A
and I
very nice
pointed it out
one.
to you.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, that's where it would be nice to have the panel. Like just put some
Yes.
chairs in there, and
Yep.
we'd be all set." Because that was like a nice empty room,
Yep.
like with doors that closed,
Yep.
and yeah, it seemed like you could have like a nice, yeah, have it be nice and quiet, very nice
Hmm.
space. But
Definitely.
yeah, but more panels. So yeah, I hope they have yeah more panels.
Yep.
And like I said,
Yeah,
I
and
hope that
I think it was a little too spread out. I think the panels were a little bit all over Industry City. I think if it was kind of more concentrated in one area, like the panels should be like this section, the dealer room is here. And
yeah,
yeah.
ideally you want it to be easy to find the panels. So
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
if they could all be if they could be near like
Near
yeah,
or
hopefully
same location.
yeah, hopefully near the vendors. But even if they're not
Hmm.
near the vendors, it's like you got if
One
you could have them
panel
all in the
location.
same location,
Yeah,
so you
which
know
I
where to
didn't
go.
understand. Like they had that the Ultraman connection panel. Like that room would have been great for all the panels.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think they used it for some panels, and they moved the panels to in front of Book Off, and then after Book Off, they moved it to different places, like the distillery that we were at.
yeah. And I did attend one of the panels the outside of Book Off, and again the
Hmm.
audio, like I thought the audio could have been better.
It was an open
Yeah,
space, so I
yeah.
think, and then it's like people walking around. So, and I think there's also, I think, restaurants nearby, so you can hear the cooking.
Yeah,
So it's just there's a lot of sound, and I think the microphone wasn't the best either.
yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, and also on the subject of sound, I would have like not had the DJ.
Mm.
Like, yeah, minimize the noise just in general as much as
Uh-huh.
possible. Like, so as much as possible, like try to keep it quiet
Uh-huh.
so people can talk and hear each other. So,
Hmm.
like, yeah, no DJ at the VIP party, and just like, yeah, just whatever you can do to like have everything be quiet. Like,
Hmm.
try to keep everything quiet.
Yeah.
And so I think it was I think it was pretty much, there was no extra noise in the vendors room that I remember. It was just the vendors and people talking.
Yeah.
I
The
don't think they
lighting
had,
in the Venice room is kind of strange.
yeah, the lighting, it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm fussy about lighting because I was there to take pictures, so I'm
Hmm.
immediately looking around at the lights. Okay, like what's the lighting like? Oh yeah, I remember we had to like block, yeah, to actually get some to improve some of the photographs. We were actually had to there was we had to like actually try to
Use our
block some
hand to
like
block.
use our
Yeah.
hand to try to block some glare.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, but that's relatively minor. That's
Okay.
relatively minor and hard to control. But yeah, the
Hmm.
lighting was a little weird in the vendor's room.
Yeah.
But that's kind of normal. Like inside conventions, it's bad lighting.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for conventions.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, so I would skip the movies, just again, so there's like more time to talk,
Hmm.
and then I would like, and it was a hardcore like there was like the a hardcore Ultraman presence. I would also try to like boost the Godzilla presence.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's plenty of Godzilla stuff to keep me happy.
Yeah.
But there was like yeah, I would like try to yeah, try to also like keep it on a par, like keep
Hmm.
try to increase the Godzilla stuff. So it's so we also have a lot of stuff for Godzilla fans, as in addition to a lot of stuff for Ultraman
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit too I guess Godzilla Ultraman focused. There's not much Gamera presence. There wasn't there was people like have the Kamen Rider belts on. Like I think some of the fans, Kamen Rider fans came, but there was not much Kamen Rider um stuff out there other than the dealer's room. And what else? So yeah, I think maybe if you want to include more variety of the tokusatsu, since that's like a tokusatsu themed convention, maybe have a little bit more presence of the other characters.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I would like start numbering it by year rather than
Number, yeah.
by
So
number. So
next year shouldn't be Kaiju Brooklyn 3, it should be Kaiju Brooklyn 2025.
yeah, yeah, I think it's easier to keep track of. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm hoping that next year is Kaiju Brooklyn, 2025.
Okay.
But again, that's rather minor.
Yeah,
I'll still, if it's Kaiju Brooklyn 3, I'll still be very
I'll
happy.
still be there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
Oh yeah. So any other thoughts? Anything else you wanted to add about
Yeah, I
Kaiju
think for
Brooklyn
me,
2?
like when I go to conventions, I personally want to meet like some like guests from the movies, whether if they're special effects directors or the suit actors or motion capture actors. So I would love to meet maybe one or two of them at a convention. That'll be great. The more the merrier. I think my personal favorite was G Fest 2000. That was my first and last G Fest for a very long time. Yeah, because that one had like an all-star cast. I think there was just like two special effects directors, I think the three or four suit actors, and then a bunch of directors, and even Yuji Sakai, who does the sculpting for a lot of Godzilla statues and figures. So it's a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. And again, my advice about trying to get panelists, as we also talked about on the drive home, is
Hmm.
that like I think some panelists are like better at like telling stories. My experience just going to a lot of comic book conventions.
Hmm.
Some are like better at telling stories and amusing anecdotes and like just being like having having a really entertaining and engaging panel.
Hmm.
Some are better at that than others. So like again, Bryan Cranston I think is like one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So I would also keep that in mind in trying to pick panelists. It's like
Yeah.
not only is it someone who was like involved with like maybe with one of the movies, but is it someone
Hmm.
who also was like very
Hmm.
comfortable and relaxed and happy to be there and like
Yeah.
has stories to tell. And so it's like, and it doesn't have to be. And sometimes that person is not like, it's not the director of the film, it's not the star of the film. Sometimes there's like people there,
Hmm.
people that were there that were involved,
Hmm.
that like, are just really great at talking about it.
Yeah.
So I would like also try to seek out those folks. Oh, and one
Yeah.
person I forgot, someone else who I think might make a good panelist, forgot to mention is like the concept artist, Jared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy who, designed Mechagodzilla 2019, and
Mm.
addition to like lots, and he's contributed also contributed a lot. Had an even bigger role in for Godzilla 2024.
Mm.
But Jared, it's like I've seen him on YouTube,
Hmm.
and he's like a big fan. He looks like a big fan, and I think he would be. I think he would also be fun fun to listen to at a panel.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, we left early, but I think Yoko Higuchi had a second panel on his experience working on Shin Godzilla. I kind of wish we were able to see it, but hopefully, I know Kaiju Brooklyn, the crew are filming all the panels, so hopefully the footage gets uploaded somewhere eventually.
Yeah, yeah. In terms of like, I don't think I would fly for this event. I don't think I like. I know Thursday Toys flew cross country to it. I don't
Hmm.
think I would fly cross country for this event. But again, we're in New England, so we
Hmm.
just drove down. We drove down. We did have to. We didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to stay for all the panels because I had to like get back. I had to get back to the family before it got
Hmm.
too. Before it got too late.
Too late. Yeah.
Uh, but uh, but yeah, sort of like, but yeah, I think it's like, yeah, if it's within driving distance, like definitely, I was very happy to be able to go.
Yeah.
If it grows, if it does over time grow to something like like on the size of G-Fest, then I think it would be good
Hmm.
to, yeah. Then I think it would also
Fly
be
over.
worth flying in for.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I agree. I think it's great for maybe residents of New York, New Jersey, and nearby New England states. Because New York is very expensive. Like the hotels did cost a lot. And it was just like like a day and a half event, so it was a little short. If you've never been to New York, maybe you can kind of incorporate it to like a mini trip. And you go to the
yeah.
convention for a day and a half, and then maybe take another day or two to explore the city. I think that might have been
Oh yeah,
a
or
great
even a week.
choice,
Yeah, if
or
you were
even a
gonna fly
weekend.
in, yeah, actually,
Hmm.
it's like if you want to, New York City is like I very much enjoy going to New York City.
Hmm.
Like when I go to New York Comic Con, I go early. I
Hmm.
go early so I can also first explore New York City. And I've
Okay.
been doing that, and year after year, I've always found like new and very fun things to do.
Very
There's
nice.
just so much going on.
There's a lot of
Uh,
food, very good food. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah, a lot of
great
variety.
variety of food, and of course, like lots of famous sites. Like you
Uh-huh.
could see actually from Industry City, you can see like the Statue of Liberty.
Mm.
Like I walked to the end of it by the water, and I was like,
Okay.
it's like a lot. It's like, oh, that looks like the Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
Is that just
I
like a?
wish I went to look at the water. I didn't go that far.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was walking around. It's like, oh, there it
Uh-huh.
is. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's the Statue
I
of
was
Liberty.
busy attending panels, so I
Oh
missed
yeah.
that.
But yeah, so yeah, if you did want to go, it's like I think that would be the way to do it. Like if you wanted to go and you haven't been to New York City itself, or even if you have been to New York City,
I
yeah,
haven't been to, yeah.
make it a longer trip.
Hmm.
Make it a longer trip. Like the hard part is like finding a pl affordable place to stay. I think
Yeah.
at this point, might the best option might be a Airbnb in New Jersey, like in Hoboken, for
Mm.
example,
Okay.
Hoboken, New Jersey, because basically Airbnb has been outlawed in New
Yeah,
York
you
City.
mentioned that when we were driving.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and hotels are expensive. Like our hotel costs quite a bit, and the parking's not cheap either. So,
Yeah, originally when it was just going to be Saturday, I actually thought about maybe like, oh,
day
maybe
trip.
just like, yeah, just maybe get up early
Hmm.
Saturday, drive in, and then yeah, just stay for the day and then drive out, like so we don't have
Hmm.
to stay in a hotel.
Hmm.
When they added like the Friday evening like VIP
Mm.
party, it's like, oh, okay, this is yeah, I also want to do that with sake,
Sake,
like
yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's like okay, here because it seemed like okay, this is going to be the I thought probably the best opportunity to like to actually just chat with people.
Mingle with
Yeah,
people.
mingle and
Yeah.
chat. So it's like, oh yeah, and that was again my main goal. It's like, okay,
Yep.
I want to mingle and chat. So
The
it's like I
problem
want
with that is as a 21 and over, so you
oh
kind
yeah.
of rule out all the younger fans. I think one suggestion maybe have like it could be like the 21 and older VIP and then maybe like the another VIP section. I'm not sure. Maybe
Well
some think of something else. Yeah.
well just we're just try to center it in the courtyard because again
In the
it's like
courtyard, yeah.
the sake bar is like
Mm-hmm.
right there on the court is part of the
Yep.
courtyard.
Yep.
So you could just say it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna like meet in the
Mm.
yeah, yeah, we're just gonna like hang out in the
Hang out in the
courtyard.
courtard, yeah.
And then
Maybe
it's like
give some
and
soda
it's
or
gonna
something.
be and we're gonna do it like right by the sake
Yeah.
bar. So
Yeah.
it's like so which is gonna have like, special Godzilla cocktails.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, try to say it's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like you can
Yeah.
hang out because actually there was a play area right outside too,
There
right? There
was,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, the kids were playing right
Hmm.
outside. So yeah. So you could have so we could have so it's could have also made it an all ages, like all ages event there.
Yeah. One idea I have from the Shin Godzilla, the zip lining ride, they have like a little play area for kids where they have kind of fake buildings, like I guess like foam or like pillows sh shaped as buildings. That may have been a cool idea if they would put that for the play area for kids to pretend they're a kaiju and just knock the buildings down.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe instead of like they can have like the cocktails for the 21 and over, and maybe like some virgin drinks like mixed sodas or something, sodas and juices, and rename them as kaiju names for the younger attendees. And
Yeah.
one thing I like food, so I think they had drinks but they didn't have any food. So if they had like maybe catered some food or maybe some food trucks or something like
I thought
that would have been
the
fun.
I thought the sake bar also had food.
Very limited choice potentially. I didn't see anything on the menu, but I did see someone order food, so they maybe have a separate
Yeah,
menu, but
food.
I didn't see.
Yeah, but again, it's like and then the yeah, I think there's like I think that you could get access to food obviously within Industry City,
Of
but it's
course,
sort of
yeah.
like but yeah,
But
it's like
at
I'm
the
not sure there was
yeah,
a lot that like very close by. So
uh-huh.
basically we made a point of eating like we ate
Before, yeah,
we ate right before going to the VIP party.
yeah.
And again, I wasn't I wouldn't party I guess is the best word, but it's like again, it's more just like oh, let's just meet in a bar and hang out.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't. It wasn't like dancing or anything. It was more like you just to kind of hang out at the bar at a table and just chit chat with the person next to you. That's
Yeah.
how I felt it was.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. So
Hmm.
yeah, I was happy with that. Again, I would have just again just like try to keep lose the music, like try to keep the noise, keep the noise to a minimum.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What I like for the VIP parties that Jim and Tim hold that they have the special guests and you can mingle with the special guests like either drinking sake with them or having a meal with them. So that would be a VIP party that I would attend. That
Oh
I enjoyed
yeah.
attending. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, some of the vendors were there, like
Hmm.
some of the artists and the and so forth. So it's like there was there was I liked also chatted with some of the vendors
Very nice, very
vendors there
nice.
too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very fun. All right, so once again, very happy that we got to go to Kaiju Brooklyn 2. Looking forward to Kaiju Brooklyn 2025,
All right.
and hope it keeps hope it keeps growing.
Very
All right,
nice.
this is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, hope you enjoyed Brooklyn Kaiju Brooklyn 2.